Hello everyone and welcome back to World War One. In my Let's Play of Commander the Great War. Put that on your list of top 5 things you probably thought you'd never hear in your lifetime. Welcome back to World War One. This turn we're going to try and engage something. Probably this submarine. Dry submarine. And we will sink this cruiser. All part of our master plan to take over Europe by destroying the Russian fleet, which I didn't think existed, but apparently it does. So yeah, slight oversight on my part. The Russians have a navy. Who would have guessed? And then we'll go and try and punch this garrison in the face. Shoot at these infantry because we're in a reverse salient. I don't know what it's called, but basically they can only be attacked by one unit, whereas 3 units can attack them. And that's great because this guy's on a salient where he can be attacked by a ton of dudes, as well as this guy. Which is why we will continue to attack people who aren't in salients, because they just aren't as cool as us. No, I don't want to produce things. Actually, we do need another garrison unit for these guys, don't we? Yeah. We'll find a use for him somewhere. I'm sure of it. There's one thing that you can't lack in World War, or can't buy enough of in World War One. It's men. You need piles of men. Just pile them up. So we'll move this guy down south to go and replace that garrison unit. Replace him when he gets there. Move this gent up here for some special mission, which I don't know yet. Forgot to set my timer again, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be close to 15, so 15's close enough. And we'll go ahead and attack this gen from this gen. Just keeping them a little bit weaker than these units, just so they aren't able to mount any real effective attacks. Because that would suck. The French break through, we have a few units to back them up. The Austrians have 1 unit to replace someone. I'm going to try and think of where I need these infantry. Up near Russia would probably be my best guess. So, one over here. And, if we take anything, we're going to want an extra infantry unit lying around somewhere, so up here as well. Well, I don't know what to do with this gent. So we'll probably go into our management screen and just start upgrading Germany. More ammunition. And we'll do that instead of buying men from now on. From now on we'll just more ammo. I wonder how many people have died so far, in all honesty. That'd be an interesting number to see. Next turn we should get barbed wire for the Austrians and the Germans. The Austrians will get... Shoot. Dang it, mouth. Machine guns. And so they'll begin being able to really rack it up against the Serbs. They'll get a better defensive rating from 6. And their entrenchment level will increase. So they'll get about 16. And everything will just basically just go better. Our technology is about to surpass the Allies, I believe, by just a little bit. And it's around then we'll begin to make our push. And let me check our Air Force. That's the Austrians. Germans. So we're gonna... Alright, so probably start arming our aircraft after that. Ooh, the synchronization here was interesting. Reinforced fuselage. inline water-cooled engine. That's gonna be a Fluker D7. Hmm. Ah, interesting. So that'll be the air war. We'll probably start investing into some aircraft. And at that point, we'll probably start buying up an air force, stationing them at places like here and probably right next to Strasbourg and over here to cover our lines, and that would be interesting. Maybe one over here. Say what you will, I'm betting the Eastern Front still sucked. And we're just going to leave the lines alone for now. We don't have an advantage, so we're not going to try and press our luck by getting ourselves killed. And we'll continue with our blockade of the Suez Canal. If that even constitutes as blockade. Right after we move these chaps slightly to the north. Did my submarine get killed? No, it didn't. You just sneak into London. Or let me know if anyone pops up. Alright, so submarines off the coast of England. What the freaking do? And that should about do it for now. Let's try not to die horrendously. So the Russians shoot at us. Surprise, surprise. With a lot of stuff. I'm actually mildly surprised. We'll probably shoot at the Russians a little bit later with some stuff. So I would offer commentary on what's going on once again, but this camera's a bit funky. So I'm trying to... Okay, so the Russians are moving. I don't expect much of attack here in the southern part of the Russian front just yet, but I'm not willing to advance, because then we'll have to rebuild our positions and such. So the French? Who's attacking who? Okay, so the Serbs. Serbs are doing something. I think they've shot at my infantry. That's what they have. Ah, finally. So those Brits got upgraded. I'll move the cruisers down there and introduce them to the harsh realities of war. In just a little bit. I think I'll move these garrison up here. Create a... Something happened to... Oh, France. So the French are gonna jiggle around a bit. Jiggly, jiggly. Hey, wait, is the camera working? It fixed itself, I guess? Nope. Note to self. When the game fixes itself, do not comment. Convoys. Yay, barbed wire! And so our troops will begin to string barbed wire along their defensive lines, meaning we have to leave them alone to do so. And we'll have to start repairing those battleships. We're gonna move a cruiser out there just to engage the gentlemen who dare invade my home waters, like these Brits. Go away, Englishmen. Go away, Yankee. And I appear to have lost all my cruisers at some point in time. What's that yellow bar? Oh, that's what that means. Never mind, you come back now. You just chill. I understand. They lose what's it called? The little battery thing, efficiency, when they're out of supply range. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Kind of makes sense. It makes sensible sense. And, we may need to buy a new navy. Unfortunately, it looks like we don't have much navy money to throw at it. I was going to make a navy reign, but apparently we don't. So we can't. Oh! That's what that was. Well. Shit. Guess I know where this gun's going. Where you should be attacking. We need more infantry down there, don't we? Go ahead and move this aircraft closer to the front lines. It's not doing any good up there. Well, it is, but it's not doing enough good. How much is Kataro giving us? It's not even giving us anything anymore. We're gonna pull back off the line at Kataro. How entrenched is that area? 6. We can build better entrenchments here. And, we'll reinforce those guys. So yeah, we're being slightly pushed back along the Serbian front, but I'm not too worried. We'll have our technological advancements soon, and we will crush the Serbs. Undoubtedly. Once Operation Bear Meat Grinder comes into effect. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm not using that operational aim for this. I'm saving that for Russia. Oh, that's such a good operational aim. That's how we're going to attack Russia. Bear Meat Grinder. I love it. Alright, we're going to try advancing this line now. That's a terrifying prospect. Who put so many thingamadoohickeys in our way? Alright. Well, now that we put ourselves into a properly disadvantageous position, let's begin to dispose of ourselves. All we have to do is take that one area. With our artillery gun down there, and next turn we will just barrage the crap out of that area. We will make it a hell on earth. Somehow we will find a way to recreate hell as accurately as possible. Soon these trenches will grab barbed wire. We'll always try and stay a step ahead in defensive tech. For by staying a step ahead in defensive tech, we can stay a step ahead of the war. Keep our borders safe, and any area that we secure for long enough will just be completely and totally ours, so that no one can contest our borders. I think I'll move this garrison unit up here. Intrude a little bit into Russian territory. And promptly get my ass kicked by trying to attack a garrison unit standing out in the open. Oh, infantry. Why can't you guys do your jobs? If we can take this area, we can move infantry up here. I don't think these guys are under much threat. I say this knowing full well that now that I have said that, they will get completely and totally wrecked by everything. How much ammo do the Germans have? 19. We can launch a barrage on anyone. Brussels looks like it has some producing points back, so we're going to go ahead and bomb them. How many producing points do you have now? 3. Because I shot your workers. War is harsh. That's why I shot your work. Oh wait, do I have to upgrade people? No? Good. Hi, Scott, man. Alright, refit all these guys. And yeah, it looks like all is quiet on the Western Front right now. On the Eastern Front, we've had a minor advance. And Premsley is still an anchor in our lines, though. We'll only move forward from Premsley if there's a true advance going on. Like, say, if we break over this river, we'll move Premsley, we'll move forward. But until then, we're going to hold this fortress, because it's fortified with fortifications of 12, meaning terror. And if you look, you can actually see little squiggles of barbed wire along there. Huh. Is that over here as well? Yep. So Z's unit will begin... Oh, the French have it as well. I need to look into my research. Maybe poison gas. I would hate... I really hate the idea of using gas. I would hate to do this, but at the same time... But I'm going to go ahead and say that the war might just demand it. Huh. Defensive positions? Huh. Placed in gondolas in the front and rear topside the framework. Alright, so the defensive positions for airstreams, streamlined framework. Huh. Alright, so that's my timer going off in the background. And, I guess I will end it here. Thanks to everyone, thanks for watching. Great War is well underway to its bloody start now. The lines are holding quite well. This introduction of machine guns and barbed wire to the Ottomans before the Austrians. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get the Austrians to focus on something. Almost want them to focus on this just so they start defending better. In fact, I will. Now. Except they're scrubbed and can't focus well. So, focus on poison gas as well. Oh, we can focus on 2 things at once? Focus on that. Oh, I can focus on 2 different things. I get it. Focus on gas. Unless... We're going to do focus on specialized shell types. Try and get the Turks to focus on they don't really have any of those, so hypopneumatic howitzers. And with that, I will save the game. And will that save game? Call it Let's Play and thanks for watching. Goodbye.